You rush home, and before you're even able to open up the door, you're prying open the box. The rattling has been taunting you, and as you run into your room, and if by some sort of magic you're able to open up the lid, pour out what's in the box, and be reading the booklet inside, you see the challenge ahead of you, and you begin to build a world built on pure imagination. For over 80 years, LEGO has made this possible for millions of children in 130 countries, making enough Legos to give 62 bricks to everyone on Earth. Today we're going to talk about the rise of the LEGO name and how one brick was made and the rest was history. Let's first talk about the man behind the brick. As most success stories begin, it starts with a man with an idea and an incredible work ethic. The man's name was Ole Kirk Christensen, and he lived in a small town called Billiard, Denmark. He started a wooden toy factory in 1932 with his 12-year-old son, Godfred Christensen. But due to Ole's poor salesmanship, the company was on the verge of bankruptcy by the end of the year. After a loan and being advised by the bank to stop making toys, Ole decided to take a step further and name his company. He named it Leg Godt, which in Danish means play well. It was later realized that in Latin these words mean I put together. The LEGO name caught on, and sales began to go through the roof. Godfred helped his father with the production and the sales, and it was at this time that the LEGO motto came out, and it would define the work ethic for the rest of the time that it's been around. The motto is, "Only the best is good enough." Now that we've talked about the man, let's talk about the rise of the brick. During the Second World War, times were very hard for the LEGO company. But from ashes of war came an idea that would start the change for the LEGO company. In 1947, LEGO became the first company in Denmark to own an injection molding machine. This machine produced cheaper, faster, and more durable plastic toys. And in 1949, LEGO came out with their first plastic toy. Even though plastic toys were very popular, they didn't have their first breakthrough until the Ferguson tractor. But something was missing. Shop owners said that toys just weren't the same anymore. They had no system. So that in 1955, LEGO came out with their first system of play, which was that gave kids the opportunity to build an entire town out of small plastic bricks. This idea spread to all different countries. But it wasn't until 1958, when the redesign of the brick, where studs were placed inside of the brick to make it more durable and be able to interlock with one another. Unfortunately, Ole passed away before the finalized brick was done, and there was a fire inside of the warehouse that burned most of the wood. It was at this time that Godfrey decided that they're not going to do any more wooden toys, and they stuck to plastic. Now that we've seen the making of these bricks, how about we look at what the bricks have made today? 3 years after Ole passed away, Godfrey built the Billiard Airport, which provided LEGO to spread their product all over the world. This also brought a lot of businessmen to see the LEGO factory, and it got to the point where there were so many businessmen that there just wasn't room for them in the factory. So Godfrey decided to make an amusement park that was completely made of Legos. And in 1968, Legoland Billiard was made. The company continued to grow, and in 1997, the first Lego video game came out. It was called Lego Island. And that opened the company up to a whole other generation, the next generation of Lego. Lego started as a wooden toy shop and grew to a monstrous corporation. Lego sets that range from Star Wars to police stations. They made video games like Lord of the Rings and Batman. Oli believed that the sky was the limit and that quality was everything. This idea was passed down through 3 generations, and to this day, Lego is still family owned. They started with 1 brick and built a world where anything is possible.